Before the world sees your wins, your soul has to feel your work. It's the reps nobody applauds that produce the wins that do, all through a shifting of your identity into a dominator. This is all done in the dark every single day. So let me be your guide as I welcome you to this episode of the Dark Work Daily. Hey, happy Monday to you. We are starting a week off, and this discussion today has to do with what it takes to get what it is you want. And we talk about this often, but there's this expectation I think people fail to comprehend around what is required and really the amount of time it takes to get what you want most. We live in this instant gratification world. You order something, I want it here as fast as possible. And I'm not going to lie and say, like, I don't deal with this. I order things and I'm like, hey, where's this thing at? I ordered, it said 3 days. It's been 4, and you're freaking out. But there's this desire, like I want things to hit the level that I want it to, right? And I want it to fit in the window of what feels good to me. But that's not the case when it comes to success. Okay, success is interesting. I saw somebody give a quote last night. I heard it and I can't recall who said it, but it said success is not a leisurely endeavor. Think about that. Success is not a leisurely endeavor. The idea that to gain something, to get success in some manner, that it should be leisurely and simple and fun. And if it's not hard, or if it is hard, it just means it may not be for you. If there's friction, it's not right. No, it takes friction to get something. It does. The thing you want that is great takes friction. But the timing is what most people even more so fall short on, is this idea that something should happen in the window you want it to. Just because you don't like the thing doesn't mean it's going to happen as fast as you want it to, or happen faster because you don't like the pain of it, or the staying around, or like the structure, whatever it is. I don't care you don't like it. It doesn't matter you don't like how long it takes. It's what it takes. Honestly, most people are looking for the shortcut oftentimes. They're looking for the thing that's going to be the fastest way to get what they want. And I'm not against that. I want something quick, but naive fast is different than actual fast. Like to want something fast because it should be there, right? Versus your naivete is assuming it should be there quicker. Two different things. And most folks, they want something to get there as fast as they can to it, but they want the shortcut. But the shortcut oftentimes will take longer. When it comes to a real genuine thing you want, the shortcut will take you longer to get there. Everyone's looking for like the hack or the cheat code or the faster path, right? But when you become a dominator, you realize that submitters function differently. Submitters, they skip the process. They want to cycle through the same situation over and over again, because what they're doing is they're looking for something to shortcut, to bounce around, say start and stop and start and stop and start and stop. They keep going to the starting line over and over again because they don't just go. Dominators who commit to the unsexy route, they actually arrive there faster. But they weren't looking for a shortcut. They get there faster. Well, they didn't even have a shortcut. They didn't need a shortcut. They went the path. The path didn't have a shortcut, but because you started a path and went back to the beginning and started a path, went back to the beginning and started a new path, went back to the beginning, they were always going the same path nonstop. Because they didn't have to restart, they got there faster. And to be honest, this is what the long way is secretly the short way. Because the long way is the only way. For many things that matter most, the long way is the only way. I look at the world I live in as a speaker, wanting to build this business, wanting to do something great. And I look back at all that it took me to get here. Would I have liked it to gone faster? Yeah. But now knowing what it took, would I have been right? And would it have been good to receive it faster? No. If I'd have gotten what I got faster, it means I wouldn't have built the muscles I've built to handle what it is to have this lifestyle. Like having this lifestyle that I have, it's a heavy thing. It takes energy. It takes time. It takes more frustrations in the background than many people know. Not back-breaking things, don't get me wrong, but they are definitively things that would break most people. I know, because when I express it and share, people freak out. Because like, how did you navigate that? I'm like, you just do. It's what you do, right? If I'd have got it fast or easy, I don't have the muscles to handle it or sustain. It's why I'm big on to attain or sustain something. The attainment is one piece. Sustainment's the whole other piece of it. When you are looking for the shortcut, you're looking to attain, but you aren't worried about sustain. If you look to attain something, it's because you want to have it, but I really want to sustain it long term. If I build the muscles to sustain something after I've attained it, it stays in my life longer. If you don't, if you find the shortcut and you don't build the muscles, you might attain it, but you will not sustain it. You will lose it quick. And no one wants that in life. You don't want to have, and the whole, it's better to have loved than lost and never to have loved at all. I don't know about that. Like, I want to keep that love as long as I can because I built the love the right way. So for you in this world, what you're building into, thinking of, like, think of life in a sense of it's a marathon, but you can enjoy the journey. You can enjoy the grittiness. You can find joy in the daily sense of power and pride that comes with having navigated something many just won't navigate, and doing it with strength. That is a gift to you. But don't seek the shortcut, because the seeking of the shortcut oftentimes takes away. Now, you could have someone teach you how to go down the longer path more effectively, more efficiently. Then it shortcuts the time spent. It's like, hey, same path, you can walk it faster. But seeking a shortcut will kill things. It oftentimes does. There is no shortcut to success, because success is not just the attainment, but it's the muscles to sustain it. So you should be focused on, how do I go down the same path? It's the long path. And maybe figure out, like, hey, what should I bring on this path so I don't, have to stop and, change my shoes, better shoes, right? Maybe I should walk at a certain pace, faster steps. Maybe I should keep in mind that at a certain point I'm uphill, and this one's going to be downhill. So I'm going to, sustain and maybe just, protect my energy, conserve. The idea is that the journey lengthwise is the same journey. How you run that path, walk that path, crawl that path is what differentiates most people. But don't go seeking shortcuts. Shortcuts will get you lost in the path to what you want most. If you're a person that really wants to have something great in your life, that's the reality you'll comprehend. And I want that for you. I want you to realize that this is how life is. So to kind of emphasize and bring it back to a button-up, the shortcut takes longer. If this episode stirred something in you, good. That means there's work to be done. Don't ignore it, because listening is just the beginning. Because real change happens when you engage and you commit. So I invite you to join the Dark Work community inside the Dark Work app, which is where you communicate with amazing people on the same journey as you. You can find that on the App Store and the Google Play Store right now. Step into the conversations that sharpen your habits, strengthen your identity, and keep you locked in to the Dark Work.